Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for January 16th, 2014. Starting off from the NAM high-res future radar simulation, and this is actually from 5 o'clock in the morning. And we got some of these light snow showers still hanging around here. Nothing too heavy. Some of it fell overnight, and this is continuing again this morning. And we think this is going to wrap up here by mid-morning in most areas as it pulls away. But there's just some just very light snow showers and flurries, and we're not expecting too much in the way of accumulations. Maybe some coatings here, maybe a burst of snow here at the end here before it ends across eastern Pennsylvania as it heads northeast. But again, this is going to move out of here and not be a problem during the day on Thursday. I'm going to head over to the GFS, and I want to start off with this clipper system that we're expecting for the weekend here. Now, this is we're basically in a very progressive, fast upper level flow. So we're talking about these clippers that are going to be diving in here, and every 36 hours or so, you're going to have a clipper move through and have the potential for snow. And that's going to happen this weekend. There's going to be several shots at that. The first of which is going to come Friday night, or actually Friday evening and into the overnight. And the GFS isn't picking up on this very much at all here at Friday evening, but I do think there's going to be some precipitation here Friday evening as well. It's just not picking up on it. Here's 1 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, actually early Saturday morning, and then same thing. And you see here early Saturday morning here, you get some light snow and snow showers with this first clipper, which is now sitting right here, and the primary is up here, and it's just a late. Very weak stuff, very fast-moving stuff, and not a lot of moisture to tap from the Gulf of Mexico. And then they got another one. Here's 36 hours later. Here comes another one, and this is actually Saturday night into Sunday morning. Now, the GFS here is actually showing this as rain. It's not rain, and the reason why your 32-degree line is all the way down here. So this is all snow here. I don't know why the GFS made it a green here, but that's incorrect. And then, again, that's in and out. Little clipper system in and out, moves through, get a quick burst of snow, and it's out of here. One thing I want to say about these little clippers that are coming through, though, is they're very dynamically driven. So they have a lot of instability that's shown here with these clipper systems. So you can get some, burst of snow in some areas as they move through. So it's not all going to be light snow. In some areas, it's very hard to pinpoint where that's going to be, but anywhere within our coverage area is susceptible to that, especially northwest of 95 here where you get into some of the snow. You could have these heavier bursts of snow as this moves through in some areas, but it's just going to be depending on when that band sets up. I mean, it's so light to begin with, it's really difficult to say, all right, somebody's going to get 2 inches versus 1 somewhere else. I mean, it's going to be really difficult to do that. Just be on the alert that any one of these clippers can drop a coating to 1 inch, and in isolated cases, maybe up to 2 with each one that moves through. Now, the GFS is not showing any big storms for the entire run here at 0Z that we're looking at here. And here's yet another system coming in here. This is actually Monday overnight into Tuesday. There's yet another one. And you can see that the activity dies down. It's going to get very cold and stay cold for a while. There's no system here on the 22nd and 23rd on the GFS. It just has a piece of energy that's left behind and just dies out. And there's absolutely no storm in that time frame. However, we do have a chance of snow in the forecast, and that is because the European model has a much different look. This is fast forward ahead to Tuesday afternoon, and this is, of course, off the 12Z run on Wednesday on the European model. And we're going to start from Tuesday afternoon and move forward here, and you got a moderate snow event that it's showing with an area of low pressure that is a little bit closer to the coast here. And since it's a little bit closer to the coast, you get some of this. This is all falling as snow up in this area here, and it would be a moderate 3 to 6 inch type snowstorm, maybe 4 to 8 inches in some areas. And that was as of the latest one of the GFS, or excuse me, the European model. And then once it gets up in New England here, it just really blows up and just gives a good snowstorm up here to portions of New England and up into Maine. And the temperatures are going to drop behind this system here, and it's going to get very cold. And that is one thing that the European model and the GFS both agree on. We're going to have to wait and see how that plays out here, but we're leaning towards a storm in the middle of next week. But right now we have a lot to work out before we get there until we get into specifics of what's going to happen. So enjoy the little little bouts of every 36 hours of a little, little clipper snows that come through. If you like the snow, if not, then just be careful out there and try to avoid it. It won't be a big deal either way. And we're only looking at quoting no inch amounts through this weekend, and in every 36-hour episode with these systems rotating through. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 16th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.